Hi, first graders. This is Mrs. McGurl, and today for Number Corner, we are going to look at our December calendar. We've been talking about three-dimensional shapes, and remember, the jar of peanut butter in day one was called a cylinder, and the shape for the box of crayons on day two was called a rectangular prism. On day three, we had grapes, which were spheres, and then the little yellow blocks on day four were cubes. Then we happened to see a pattern begin. We had a cylinder and another cylinder, and then we had a rectangular prism and another rectangular prism. So the shape started to double. We left off with day nine with a basketball, which is a sphere. So let's see, do you think we'll have another sphere? Is it going to double? Let's uncover it. It is! The cherries are also round. They're little spheres. So we found out that we've had doubles of spheres, just like we had the doubles of the rectangular prism and doubles of the cylinder. Okay, I'd also like for you to say calendar today. So repeat after me. Say today is Thursday, December 10th, in the year 2020. Okay, so because we're recording the type of shape that we have, what three-dimensional object we have, I'm going to now go to my calendar grid of observations. And there it is. And you'll see for today's date, December 10th, I added cherries underneath the sphere. So we went peanut butter, crayon box, grapes, building blocks. Marker cup were under the cylinders. Ice cream sandwich and bunny cage were under the rectangular prism. And now we had two spheres, the basketball and cherries. So if you make a prediction, I bet you might think tomorrow we'll have a new shape, won't we? We'll have to wait and see. So I'll move that. And then we're going to go to keeping track of our days in school. We've been counting the big, tall sticks of 10 by 10, so let's do our counts of 10. The first row is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And then we had 71 and 72. So we need to add a new day, a new mark, and that is day 73. So we've had 73 days of school. Keep that in your head. Remember that because I'm going to go to the next page and I have to erase 72. I just have to erase the 2. But if I'm at 72 and I add one more, it goes to 73. And so now I'm drawing the 3 in the ones place. We still have 7 tens, and then the 3 ones makes 73 days of school. Okay, so now I would like for us to take a look at my screen. Today our learning target for a math lesson is I can add 1, 5, or 10 to any number. I can subtract 1, 5, or 10 from any number. And I know I'm successful when I play the game successfully in our small group. We will be playing the game then. Take a look here. The game that we'll be playing is Magic Lily Pads. And this says, the pond where Tad and Polly live has many magical lily pads. They need your help to get to them. Use the jumps of 10 and 1 to help Tad and Polly reach the magical lily pads. So as you see, there is a hop of 10 shown by the green box and 2 little blue hops. Each one is 1. So 10, 11, 12. Watch them show again. There's our one hop of 10, and another hop makes 11, and another hop makes 12. So they can get to the lily pad by adding a 10 and a 1 and a 1. So let's review. You can use jumps of 10 and 1 to get to numbers on a number line. And they're showing you how they did it. 10 and 2 more will get you to 12. So we have a problem. It says help Tad and Polly get to the magic lily pad with 22 on it. Make jumps of 10 or 1. So I'm going to try to drag a jump of 10 up because from 0 to 10 is one big hop like Tad would make, 10. I think I can do another one, don't you? So if I put another big hop, I get to 20. So now, if I did a third one, I'd get to 30, and that'd be way too far. So I'm going to have to jump by ones from here. 20 and one more makes 21. And another one would get us there with 22. So we just went 10, 20, and one more is 21, and another one is 22. So now it says we can also make jumps of 5. Watch Polly make a jump of 10, a jump of 5, and a jump of 1. So there's a jump of 10, and 5 more would make it 15, and 1 more would get to the 16. Watch again. It's going to do it. 10, and 5 more is 15, and 1 more gets her to 16. Awesome. Okay. What we have here is an equation. 20 plus 6 equals 26. If I were to make 20, I would have to hop with one 10 and another 10. And that would make 20, wouldn't it? And then if I could get 6 more hops to get to 26 where the lily pad is, I could do a hop of 5. 20 and 5 more would be 25. I still need another hop. So I'm going to pull up a 1. And that would get me to 26. Let's count it. 10, 20, 25, and 1 more is 26. We added 20 and 6 to get to 26. This time we have to get to 21, but they didn't give us how we're going to hop there. Oh, I'm sorry, to 31. The lily pad is 31. So let's see, can we do a hop of 10? Yes, we're at 10. And then another hop of 10. Yes, it gets us to 20. Can we do another hop of 10? That would get us to 30. And then 5 would be too far, so I can only put a 1 there, and that would get us to 31. We had 10, 20, 30. We did 30 by a hops of 10, and we added 1 more hop, and then we got to 33. Now we have a lily pad. The magic pad is number 9. So, can I start with a hop of 10? That'd be too far, wouldn't it? So I'm going to have to start with a hop of 5. And I'm going to drag this up. And there I am at 5. If I did another hop of 5, it would get me to 10, which is too far. So I have to use my 1s. Watch. 1 more would make it. 5 and 1 is 6. Let's add another 1. That makes it 7. Add another one. 8. And one more will get us to 9. Okay, this time I added the number 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got 9 hops. 5 plus 4 is 9. We're going to do the same type of thing when we play our game today. And so when you come back to small group, I'd like for you to have this page out of your math book. It's page 26 from your math workbook, and we'll play the game together. Thank you for listening.